Yeah. So I'm back here at the crappy car, and well, I decided to take off the strut underneath it. Let me just show you that. Oh crap. Well, this thingy here, that's the most rear of the car. I decided to take this one off the plating and weld it in before I reattach this. What I found out was that I have cut half of the spot welds off, and I'm now detaching the spot welds from the plating, and sometimes the drill just keeps on going, goes through. That's a sorry mistake, but I don't want to jam around about it. I don't want to drill these ones out here. They will just be ground off because that's easier. The drill will just slip off, and I'm not gonna risk cutting my hands on that because of that. Anyways, it's gonna be welded up, so I don't give a shit. This will be welded up underneath first, and then I'm gonna re-weld all the spot welds when I put the plating on, and re-weld the entire plate back into the car, and of course clean all the rust off that I find like this because as a matter of fact I have already repaired this one on the car, so some of it is going to be cut off and re-welded and whatnot. So yeah, that's the first clip I want to show you about what I'm going to do in the car. It's storming. Take a look. It's freaking stormy weather again. I decided not to take the bike, but I took the car up, and I'm fucking pissed. I can't start the bike up and drive it, and we'll ride it up here. So yeah, more will come in a later time. Gonna try this again. Ha! This is very, very, very dark. I'm sorry about that, but I'm trying to align something here. Hold on for a sec. Maybe this can spread a little light on what I'm doing. Let's see if I can. Yeah, there you see. That might be edited, I don't know. That's what I need. See that? That little gap over there, that's 2 mil gap. I need that. Oh, sorry, dropped the light. Dropped the camera, I must say. Not the light, the camera, and action. Sorry, I'm getting carried away here. Okay, I can't show you more than that right now, because if you close your eyes, which you don't need because this is through a screen. I'm going to drop the camera in a couple of seconds, I think. I'm gonna put a spot weld here. Yeah, so that's my spot weld. It didn't sound very good, but I think it's because part of it is rusty. Let me turn that on. If I can turn that on again. Yep, that's the back screen. I know there is something about some timing and stuff, but I haven't figured it out yet. Now I can just pull a little on the sheet plating, and you can see it's totally out of alignment here. A couple of, well, maybe 5 mils or so, quarter of an inch, perhaps. And I can just do that. Now it sits there, you see? Horrible camera angles, but that's exactly how it's supposed to be. Woohoo! So now I'm gonna spot weld a couple of spots, and I'm coming right back at you. See you in a sec. Or 10 maybe. That song reminds me so much of my daughter. I don't know why. I'm not into that kind of music, but some of it is kind of okay, you know. That's just the spot welds. They have plenty of penetration, so now I'm going to put a bead around it. I'm not gonna weld up, I'm only gonna weld up to here, around-ish, wait, up to around the bend where my, can you see my finger at all? Wait a second. I need more power, more power. Oh, I have a problem with my batteries. Shit, that's not good. Around here I'm going to weld, and don't weld here, and the same up here, because the plate is going up here. I rethought about my weldings. This one is going to be welded up to, you can see there is absolutely not much, but I have cut out a piece. I will show that, because to be honest and to be frank, Jonathan W have shown a lot of shit that I like on YouTube, and he's a totally awesome dude, and I would like to at least be able to do something that is not as unique that he does, but good as a job as he does. That's what I wanted to say, because I really like his jobs. He builds rat rods and all kinds of craziness, and he's a pretty awesome dude. So I don't know if you can see me weld. That will have to be on a edited something that I have to watch and see if you can see me weld. I can see I made a couple of burn throughs, so I need to go and fix that up. Okay, over for now. So this is how close I got the plating. I can't feel the edge. Maybe 1/10 of a mil or something, but that is just doing that while I'm welding it. The gap in there is probably because we couldn't get it apart, because as you see it's straight on the top, so that must have been the angle grinder, you know, working its way. So that is a gap that I need fixed. Maybe I'll just lift it up from the bottom, and that might be enough. I have a spot weld here. Ouch! Also the same. Now those crappy patches, we didn't know at that time how bad the frame was, so on that side over there the patches is gonna go, and I'm probably just gonna cut out a piece here and grind this off and put another patch plating. I'm not sure, because I need to go underneath and weld this fixture up. I can't show you how it is supposed to be, but I'll show you something else. If you take a look at here, my adjustment key, by the way. Oh, not much light. As you can see, the plating doesn't fit quite as good as up in front. I can tweak that by putting something up in that corner and, like with a crowbar, just pulling it, and that will pull the plating that way and up, which means that this will go up and that way, and that overlap will simply go away. Now that overlap is not my concern. My concern is this. You remember I told you about the spot welds? Well, underneath here, you can see I put that bar underneath. Maybe I can do it this way. You can see I put that bar underneath here that I showed you I welded it in. Those spot welds are probably 3 mils off. I don't know what that is in thousands of inches. You have to look that up. I'm sorry about that, but I'm not into that kind of weird measurement. So you see that spot weld holds up. God damn, this is hard. That spot weld fits perfectly. If I push the plating down. Now the problem is that one of the guys who helped pull this part off bent the middle piece here. That middle piece bending is part of the structural frame, so to say that if it had been a sheet metal plating like like this that I use for parts, it flexes too much. You can't put anything on it and it'll just crack. So if you put some kind of frameage under it, and then bend it or make some small dents in these angles, it'll be very strong. But we used 3 people or 4 people, I don't remember, to pull this one off after we cut it. And even though I told him not to pull too hard, it should be able to lift off, he just pulled it and just leaned on it, and now it's all crooked in that direction. I can't do anything about that, which pisses me off and bothers me quite a bit, because now I can't get my frame to fit. It's half an inch or so on off in both sides, and to make it fit in here I have to, like, with a hammer hit it that way to make it fall down, only because of that dent over there. So well, I'll show you how it looks when I'm having it in place, and how it'll fit, and what I'm going to do other than weld it all the way around. Haha. I'm back, and I'm bad. Yeah, black, and I'm mad. What movie does that come from? As you see, I'm pretty happy. I don't know how I'm going to show you this. If I put my light here, like that. Crap. Well, like that. Pressure. It's still bent, so, well, you can see my spot weld there. If I move it up and down, you can see the spot weld fits perfect, and the plating is also fitting perfect. It's high sunshine outside. Oh, wait a second, maybe the glare will go off if I take off the protector screen. Can you see that's how do you call it, stripe? That's how it should fit. Perfect. It's just bent, so I need to push it down. And you can, wait a second, I need to turn on my back screen. That's my, as you can see there, I have 2 cuts because I couldn't get the blade in, cutting that strut that I showed you. But otherwise, I'm ready to weld here. I just need a piece of plating here. I need to spot weld all those spot welds. They fit. They freaking fit now. I'm so happy. I'm stoked. It's only spotted in 4 places. Those 2 places in front, and a horrible spot weld because I needed something to attach the plating to. Holy crap, this light is really giving me trouble. Wait a second. and I tried to spot weld it, but I couldn't get the welder all the way down, so it looks like crap, but it holds up. And now all I need to do is do all these spot welds here, pull out the bracing. The braces, I put some braces underneath to lift it up to get the right angle on it. Looks like the right hand side was about 2 inches higher than the left hand side. It must have been dented, or how do you call it, crashed or something like that. Well, it was up, not only the plating, because you can see there is nothing underneath the plating. No, the entire not the frame, but well, maybe the frame also was bent up. Actually, now that I think about it, the frame was bent up and it must have pushed everything up. So now what I do now is aligning everything. I am welding all the pieces back together as they was when they were bent, and then I am pulling all the alignment and braces out and letting everything fall as it should be. And then I'm lifting this side. This side of the car is going to be lifted because this side is lifted now. As you can see, I have 2 boards here. That's 1 inch, plus I have a piece of that fits in here underneath there to brace it up, and that makes everything fit except for the dent here. That dent, I won't do anything about it. It doesn't matter now. Everything fits. When I pull the braces out, it'll fall down. It'll like stand like in a spring. So what I need to do is brace this side up and equally torque that side down so it'll level out. And when it's leveled out, everything is perfect and everything can be attached. Yes! I'm happy. I'm so stoked. La 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 la. So it's a horrible job. It really is. I've never ever tried a job like this that was this horrible. But I'm actually happy that I'm doing that. I'm putting my screen on again. My protective screen. I don't want to smash my lens. Once again, I will rant about GoPro. They didn't help me, and I had to buy a new camera, which I hate. I don't like this camera. Too much fiddling, too much. I like the screen. That's it. But enough of me. Show you more later.